gave it my all, he gave me nothing at all, then wondered why I left.
Hi, I'm Eric. I filmed my phone and welcome to another video. Today we are reacting to the 2 bonus tracks that Taylor Swift dropped on her 9th studio album, Evermore. I'm very excited. I literally was going to film this video today regardless because I got the CD in the mail like a day or so ago, but then she's now just released them on streaming platforms, so like you can listen to as well, which is always nice. It means you don't have to find this video as like, hey, this video I'm only looking for the song. So now you can just actually enjoy the reaction, which is always good. I'm really excited about it. I really liked filming my Lakes video a few months back when it came out to like almost like revisit the album a little bit. And so I'm glad we get to have a little space to listen to these 2 new songs and see how the ending of Evermore changes. Anyways, let's get into it. So the first of our 2 tracks is Right Where You Left Me. Oh. Friends break up, friends get married. I'm right where you left me. She has stayed the same. This has a really country banjo twang. You could hear a hairpin drop. Everybody moved on, but she didn't. She sat and stared right where you left me. Ooh. Oh, I like how she's singing, you left me no choice but to stay here forever. Left me now. Ooh, a little distortion of the guitar right here. Okay. The girl who got frozen. Ooh. Breakups happens every day. You don't have to lose it. Glass shattered like in Champagne Problems. Dust collected like she really hasn't moved in years. If you think you got it wrong, I'm right where you left me. Ooh, nice way to fade out. So that was Right Where You Left Me. And, ooh, an interesting song to start our bonus track journey. Like, it feels a little like a bonus track, and it also doesn't feel like the very last track would sound, because it feels like it stays similarly the same throughout the whole thing, you know? It's right where we start with her, it's right where we end with her. Like, it makes sense that that would be a very consistent sound. I like it. It's about, like, a person who literally hasn't moved in years, you know, like the Lakes. But, like, she hasn't moved since that person broke up with her. And, like, actually exploring that metaphor completely in depth. It's not just like, oh, I pretend like I moved on, but I haven't. But like, no, she's like, nope, I'm just still in this restaurant where you dumped me, like, just vibing. I feel like this song works within the Evermore canon, like in alternate universes to Champagne Problems or Happiness. Like, Happiness is you haven't met the new me yet. And it sounds like it would be like she hasn't had a new her yet. And then, like, Champagne Problems, like, I think it was the mention of, like, 23 here in this song that made me think that, because of, like, college sweethearts, and that would be, like, you know, post-college vibes, like, for that age. And so, like, in this case, she's the one being dumped, she's not the one dumping, and it's not, like, a giant divorce, like, in Happiness, so, like, different energy. But I can definitely think that that song could get played, you know, when you're having a similar mood to those other songs. It's a nice song. I think I'll have to listen to it more before I get like a full grasp of it and whether I would put it on the regular album. As for now, I don't feel like it is like necessary for the enjoyment of the whole album, but it is a nice song and I'm glad that she released it. Our second track and final bonus track of the day, or track number 17 on the deluxe, is It's Time to Go. Pretty fitting. Oh, this has an interesting sound to it to start.
He's insisting that friends look at each other like that.
Friends look at each other like that? Ooh, doesn't sound right.
Come back and she's a crook who was caught.
She was a crook who was caught? Ooh.
You know when it's time to go.
You know when it's time to go. It's a breaking point.
The boss gets the spot that was yours. I'm trying to
Ooh,
see
we've
where the kids when keep
changed to like work.
your soul. You know.
In your soul, you know when it's time to go. Okay.
Sometimes to run is the brave thing.
Sometimes to run is the brave thing. Ooh.
Sometimes giving up is the strong thing.
Sometimes giving up is a strong thing.
Is the brave. I gave him my all, he gave me nothing at all.
I gave you my all, he gave me nothing at all.
He's got my past frozen behind glass, but I've got me.
He's got my past, frozen glass, but I've got me. Ooh. Ooh. We shift into this bridge, maybe? Your soul, when it's time to go.
So then you go.
So then you go. Ooh. Ooh. Kind of stopping how we started. So that was It's Time to Go. And ooh. That does fit as like a closer kind of track. Like, yeah. I like that. I think I liked that one more than Right Where You Left Me. Just because like I could feel that like in my soul. Like I felt like that one was a little bit more relevant to her. Like I think Right Where You Left Me, like you can clearly tell it's not really about, you know, her life necessarily. She might have gotten inspiration from her life, but like It's Time to Go, like the work and like the cheating person might not be directly relevant to her, but I think that's her like standing in those situations. It's like, oh, you know, in those situations when it's time to go, that's when you hit your breaking point, you go. And like I feel like in this song, like there's that thing about the guy standing in a palace of bones. I think it was also 15 years. I'm pretty sure that's about the two S's. Like especially the one that she was close to, Borchetta. Like I think, yeah, I think that makes sense. It's like the past, like frozen behind glass. Like she can't get it. She can't get her old masters. And she's like, well, I got me and I'm gonna still live, and I knew it was time to go. And, you know, period on that. Like, that makes sense. And I'm glad we got more than just, like, closure on this album about that. I think having that as, like, a little, like, end note, like, it's a nice way to be like, oh, like, it wasn't, like, super bitter in the song either. Like, it made sense to have that in there. And I like it. It is a nice little like light touch to bring us out of the album. And also like if you were playing that and then it just cycled back into Willow, I feel like those are similar enough energies for you to play the album all over again. Overall, I like these two bonus tracks. I get why they're both bonus tracks. I think I generally am a big fan of how the construction of this album is before the deluxe. But I'm also happy that both these songs are now in our lives. I think It's Time to Go is going to be one that I'm going to play much more regularly than Right Where You Left Me. But, like, again, I'm always glad when Taylor Swift drops new music. Like, I like her experimentation. I like hearing what she has to say. She's always a treat. I think I might be a little confused if I was listening to the whole deluxe on Evermore, because I feel like Evermore just was such a, like, a perfect closer, and I can't imagine it not closing an album. Even when I listen on shuffle, I feel like it feels weird when it's not, like, the last song. So, I mean, that might just be a me thing, but, like, it's interesting. And I guess we'll find out when I actually go back and, like, actually listen to the whole album and with the deluxe tracks as the new extended form of it. If you like this video, please like it. Please comment down below if you'd like me to react or listen to next. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already and you'd like to be. And thanks for watching. This is TurtleStormer. Catch you later. It's storming turtles from out of the sky. Turtles don't need to know why. Just smile big, open your eyes. It's storming turtles from out of the sky.